Alright, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be working on the Audi. Whenever I buy a car, the first thing I usually like to do is just some general maintenance. That includes spark plugs, ignition coils, oil change, pretty much any fluid change. Now with that being said, we're going to be installing the APR ignition coils today. I already went ahead, did the spark plugs just to make sure that was all set, as I did actually already have a misfire on the car. And then in the second part of this video, which is going to be on a different day because I still need to wait for them to come in the mail, is the ignition coil ground harness. As I start working on the car, you guys are going to see why that needs to be replaced. So I'm going to head outside and we're going to get right into this. Now, besides having to clean the engine bay, which I'll be doing today, if you look, two of the ignition ground wires have been previously replaced, and these ones are original. They are also a little flimsy, and I just don't trust them at all. Now, like I said previously, we're not doing that today. Today we're actually going to be doing the ignition coils, and then in the other half of this video will be the ground wires. So now we're just going to start taking off the ground wires and then pop the old ignition coils out and pop the new ones in pretty much. Another thing that I need to replace is the ignition coil plug itself, just because they are plastic and brittle. I think this is the broken one. Yeah, this one's broken. I can literally just take this piece out. So those are going to be replaced as well, but probably not in this video.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy.
So it has been about a week. The ignition coils are already installed. I ended up obviously finishing the install, and I lost some of the footage. I'm going to be attacking the ignition coils again a little bit today, just because I got some new plugs for the ignition coil connectors. The ground wire is going to be going on. And then for a little bit of a bonus, we got the APR. Then for a little bit of a bonus, we got the APR turbo muffler delete. So that's going to be going on, and we're going to get some sound clips of before and after of that as well. So now I'm going to head back outside, and we're going to take this apart for the third or fourth time again. Alright, so we got all the ignition coil ground wires off. The bolts are all ready to come out, so I might as well actually just take these out now. Don't need these anymore. Now if you look closely, we got some broken ignition coil connector clips. I got all 4 new ones over here. We're going to be replacing all of those today, as well as doing the ground wire harness. So I'm going to go ahead, start taking this apart, and then start depinning each of these ignition coils and repinning them. So I went ahead and got this one done. It was a little bit of a pain to do, so I'm actually not going to record any of it. I'm just going to finish this off, and I will talk to you guys when it's done. So all 4 of the ignition coil connectors are now repinned and obviously reconnected. I went ahead and rewired the ground harness. Obviously got it grounded up to over here. The way I routed it was the long way around, just so everything looks a little bit cleaner. Also, reason being is if I had it flipped the other way, a lot of this excess wire was going to be on top of the turbo and stuff. Just a lot of heat that I didn't want getting to the wires. So now we're going to go ahead and start taking all this intake stuff out just so I can get to the turbo muffler, and then we can start removing that. So we got the old turbo muffler out and we're about to be putting the new one in. Ended up taking everything out of it obviously without recording. Kind of hard to record in there, but anyways, now everything is just reverse order for the install. Alright, so it's a little hard to notice, but we got the APR turbo muffler delete in, got it all bolted up. Now we just need to put everything together in reverse order. Alright, now we got everything all put back together. The only thing left to do is just turn it on, let it warm up a bit, and go on a test drive. I still got the engine cover off just because I want to make sure all the ground is good for the ignition coil connectors. So just gonna give it a nice cold start and we'll go from there. Now I'm sure you guys saw all those lights pop up on my dash. That's only because I had the battery disconnected. Once I start going for a drive, that'll all go away. Anyways, let's check on the engine. Now it's hard to tell with the injector noise, but the engine seems to definitely be running a little bit smoother. I'm actually a lot happier with how this came out. Alright, we got the engine cover back on. Now we just need to shut the hood and take it on a test drive. Alright, it's currently the next day. I'm at work and I'm just wrapping up the edit for this week's video, and I realized I did not finish it. I took the car on a test drive to see if the turbo muffler delete did anything. You didn't really notice too much noise in the end, especially since it started to rain. That's really all the microphone was picking up. I'm actually going to be posting another video next week because I got something coming this weekend that should really bring that out a little bit more. So we're gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys have made it this far, please comment, like, subscribe. My name is Ryan. I'll catch you in the next one.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.